backing of American Express.
Halfway home at the Garden here in New York, Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Jalen Brunson connecting 17 first-half points. Indiana led by as many as 10. New York leads by 3 at the break and trying to take a 2-0 lead in this series. It's the American Express halftime report. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Draymond Green, Kenny the Jet Smith, Charles Barkley. Chuckster, 3-point game at the halfway point. What did you make of it?
Well, I think, number one, is at the Knicks' pace. You know, I said last game, even though they were up, it was at Indiana's pace. This is a great pace for the Pacers. But something disturbs me. They only got 2 players in double figures. This is the same MO that they had the other day. The saving grace right now, Siakam is the only one playing great for the Pacers.
Yeah, Halliburton, 1 out of 7, 2 points.
But the thing is, think about my boy Clark Kellogg. There's a big difference. The Pacers got spurtability. They got spurtability. The Knicks don't have spurtability. So if I'm the Knicks, I'm concerned. Even though the game's at their pace, other than Siakam, nobody's playing well. But the Knicks got to find a way to get other guys going. This 2 guys playing great is not going to beat this good team in a 7-game series.
You know, Josh Hart, when he was looking at the end of the game the other night for New York, said it was that they were playing not to lose. The intensity had dropped off. How's the energy tonight on the New York side?
Well, energy's measured in a lot of different areas. Deflections, loose balls, all of those things count energy. But the other thing is offensive rebounding. And this has been big for the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson and OG Anunoby has been key in getting extra possessions. Because if you're not scoring, or if you only have one guy scoring, well, let him get more shots. So they're allowing Brunson to get more shots, and now they've also a little bit come to the party. I will disagree a little bit with you, Chuck. I do think that this is their spurtability. Stopping people and getting offensive rebounding is their spurtability, which allows guys to get into the mix. And Karl Anthony Towns gets an extra possession, and that is, to me, what the Knicks have to do to be in this series and win this series, because they've been down 20 in the playoffs and come back and win on numerous occasions.
Yeah, but do you think, like the dumb Celtics, just going to keep jacking up threes? There's a big difference.
You saw those 50-50 balls controlled by the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson right in the middle of a lot of them.
Yes, he was. I'm a big fan of Mitch. I've always been a fan of this game, and I know Kenny was just speaking on it, but the plays that he's making, I spoke about the crowd being nervous coming into this game. And I could feel that energy from the guys that started the game. But when Mitchell came in the game, he brought energy. And look, he's chasing Pascal Siakam around. At this point, Pascal has already got 17 points. He's chasing him around like that. And so I think he brought the energy. He was able to allow Cat and Jalen Brunson them to ease up a little bit and settle down. You know, he getting lob here, offensive rebounds, defensive stops. Mitchell Robinson bringing the energy for them, and that's why they're ahead right now.
Yeah, 4 points, 7 rebounds, 2 blocks. He's going to want to be on our pregame show every night if it's going to have this kind of result. The American Express teammates, by the way, in the first half. Take a look at the Indiana side. They took game 1, had a couple guys scoring 30. Tonight, Pascal Siakam, the only guy in double figures, as Chuck pointed out. He's got 23, most he's had in a half in his entire playoff career. This is game number 82, the most on the Indiana Pacers side. So what you see from, you know, reminds me of the night I said, you've got your eyes on Pascal. He said, no, I got Siakam. So
same thing. You know, when you look at Indiana, you don't really see the conventional 1-2 punch. They do it by committee. You know, Tyrese not playing a great game, but you got this guy, Pascal Siakam, who's been in these moments before, who has a championship on his belt. He's saying, you know what, my other guy's not going. Let me put my head down. Let me be aggressive, and let me just keep it close. I am scared for the New York Knicks right now, because you would think, after what happened the other day, like Chuck and Draymond have been saying, you come out and punch them in the mouth. Indiana's been withstanding everything they're doing, and this guy's keeping the game. And listen, if I'm Tyrese Halliburton, I'm doing the same thing Shea Gilgeous did the other day. I've had a terrible first half, but we're right here, so now I can start fresh. So,
but one thing that concerns me, Mr. Robinson is housing them boys down low. Can they play him in the fourth quarter That's going to be interesting. Are they able to play him in the fourth quarter? Because they're going to use that hack thing on him because they can't keep him off the board. They need to start face guarding him, actually.
52-49 is your halftime score. The Knicks trying to tie this series here at the Garden. Hey, Shaq, way to make sure Ernie is presentable for halftime. They did. It was very nice of you. O-tie was really straight. I just felt good about myself, Shaq.
Thank you, Ernie, and thank you, Nature Boy.